Hey everybody and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery, and today we're going to be doing some Halloween stuff. I wanted to show you, I got my mug in. It's the OML Embroidery Gang symbol mug. I love it. I decided purple was awesome. Dawn got gray, didn't you, Dawn?
Yeah, brown.
Brown. I got one for Dawn too. And of course, the stickers right here. So awesome. Good morning. I'm just in time. Yes, you are, Linda. So I'm going to put my cup there. I know you guys can't really see what it is, but you know what it is, right? Can you see it? No, not quite. Well, I'm going to have that. That's going to be another thing that's going to be always on my desk perfectly. So awesome. Ronag, hello. Looks like we have a lot of people in the house today. I'm so excited. Today we're going to work on this really, really cute Sweet Pea design. And it's hanging... It's a hanger sort of thing, cut to shape for Boo. And I think it'll be so much fun. The Norseman says hello, Dawn.
Hello.
So this is what I've chosen for the top and bottom fabric. I'm hoping my spider dude stands out enough on this. And I know it might be a little bit busy, but I think it'll look good. I'm going to use silver for the web, so I know that'll show up. And I hadn't decided about the spider. Oh, awesome. Debbie Mitchell, thank you very much. You are amazing. Woo! I love that little guy. He's awful cute. First time, Louisa. Well, welcome. We have a lot of fun doing these sew-alongs. So I'm aiming to get the bee done. I'm doing a little bit of a larger size. I thought it would be better, but it says it's going to take 49 minutes to stitch. So let's get started. So all I have, Tank, go lie down. Sorry, we have hounds around us today, so you might hear some belly aching. We're just sorting them out. He wants out, but if you let him out, he wants in again. So we'll figure out what to do. Dawn's helping. So I have just my Halloween layer cake. They happen to be two different cakes, but it's awesome. I have felt for the background, and I have really thick cutaway for the background, and this is going to give it a little bit of stiffness. So, and we have a little bit of fancy trimming to do. So it's on water-soluble stabilizer, and I am going to be doing the 6x10 hoop with googly eyes, of course. So, Dawn, let's go to McDreamy with a total view that doesn't involve me hitting the camera or having a hard time threading. So hopefully you guys like that. Boo Sue, the Mrs. Norseman says. So that's a nice view. Here I am here. I think it'll work out really well. Hi, Tank. Yeah, you don't know what's going on. I know. So I have my... No, you can't jump up. You're a big dog. Dawn, please. Just lie down.
Just don't ignore him.
Okay. Okay, just leave him. Leave him then. He was just in my way and it was kind of weird, so apologies. Oh, now you've made Beetlejuice come down. Jeez. Oh, I forgot to show you guys my nails. They are nice, sparkly, bright orange, and they have pumpkins and bats on it. You'll be able to see them more as we go through. So very Halloween-y nails. So awesome. So water-soluble stabilizer, googly eyes are just out of the frame, and batting. So the first step is we're going to stitch this batting down. So let's go ahead and do that. As always, I'm using a... Oh, hey, how about we thread the machine? What do you think? Should we? It might help. I didn't do it for some reason. Oh well, we're going to have to rewind a little bit. So yeah, you guys don't have my puffy old hands in the way all the time. You can see the... What do you guys think? I think that's perfect view. All right, let's do that again. Let's pretend we just started. Okay, so as always, I am using a bright color, and that is so you guys can see it stitching. You should use something a little more, you know, white or beige, something lighter. So I thought this would be a good size, and I'm thinking it will be. 5 by 7, so there's one smaller and one larger that you can stitch. So I kind of went middle of the road here, which is fine. So that's the outside of it. And then this is the insides of the bees. And I think we lost our thread. We did. Come on, McDreamy. We'll be here all day. Let's not be here all day. That's okay. We forgive you. I like the little smiley face with the tear in its eye. It's like, yeah, I know. So we're going to rewind. We're going to back up just a little bit because we want to make sure everything's in nicely. So, and we want that tie-off stitch. It just kind of goes back and forth in one spot. We want to make sure we get that. Gremlins are working today. Bjorn's right here. Bjorn's right here, so he can sit there pretty much. No gremlins. No gremlins. The Norseman family over there. No gremlins. So, that's the inside of the bee, and we're going to have to trim all this out, which is fine. And then we are going to, the circles are the hanger bits, so we have to cut those out or leave them. I might punch them out later. We'll see how. What size are you doing? I'm doing the 6 by 10, so I'm doing the middle size. Just because I thought it would be better. I mean, obviously the 5 by 7 would be faster, but we're not in it for speed. We're in it for looks. I wanted something just probably about this size, and I do believe there's one larger as well. So that's fine.
I see a Bjorn eyeball.
A Bjorn eyeball. Is he in the frame?
In the top corner.
Oh, I have to move him. He's got squishy. He's right here underneath the googly eyes. Okay, Dawn, back to the desk for some trimming.
Desk is up.
Desk is up. Also on our view, you can see the words McDreamy, which I really like. It's been previously out of the frame. So when you're trimming, because we're using water-soluble stabilizer, you have to be really careful. It's not that delicate. Put them out, I guess, Dawn. It's not that delicate, but you don't want to pierce it at this point. And you want to cut as close as you can to the line without going over, of course. So I'm going to be a little more careful than what I'm being. I'm distracted by our hounds. Odie's the only one that's being good, I think. Just go lie down, boys. You can do it. We usually have the girls to keep them quiet for us because, you know, we don't have a studio or anything like this. This is our house. But they're not here. Beatrice is working and Sam's is working at the hospital. So we're going to make do. We're not going to worry about it. Minor detail. So the orange shows up nicely on it. See, I like the size of it. There's my hand on it. I like the size of it. I wouldn't want to do it any smaller. So for doing inside pieces, I have my special pointy jabby scissors that you kind of have to be careful with. And I don't use them often for applique because they will poke everything. But I'm just going to make kind of like a little entry hole. It's sharp enough for that without pulling anything. And I'm just making sure that I'm leaving the WSS where it is. I cut a little bit there, so I'm going to stop. It's okay. No panic. We're going to get fabric over it so it'll hold it just a little bit. So this part might be a little bit tricky.
Looks
so
stickly.
What's that?
It looks a little fiddly.
It is a little fiddly, but you know what? It will be absolutely worth it in the end. So make sure you're not pulling your fabric or your batting, I guess. Yeah, it is a little awkward, but that's okay. Make sure you're not moving anything because we need this guy to be in full registration when we are done. Wow. Who was under me? Was that Tank?
Tank, yeah, sorry. That's why I let them out.
Close the door. They can stay out if that's where they want.
Yeah.
They're happy out there. All right, so no more doggy interruptions. It's too bad. I like our doggies. Okay, so I'm getting there. Just taking my time. I was thinking that the smaller one, this might be a little bit more awkward. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Don't fuss about it too much. Things are going to cover it up and do better. I like it. All right, that's pretty good. I'm going to leave these 2 holes because it's a bit fiddly. I might punch them out afterwards.
Lynn says, thank goodness I'm not trimming it. And I think she should be.
I think she should be. Well, that's okay. I got it. All right, Dawn, back to McDreamy, please. And hi, Lynn. That's our Lynn talking.
McDreamy's up.
Hello, Lynn. So the next step is going to be the placement. Now, this B is split in half. So we want the placement for each fabric. So a little bit of trimming going on today, but that's okay. Wah-ha-ha. It's just going to be that kind of day. Come on, McDreamy. He doesn't like this thread. It's the same thread I use all the time. There we go. Let's try this again. Jeepers creepers. Whoops, put that down. There we go. That might have been easier to do. So this is just our placement line, which is awesome. So it's going to go all the way around. Beautiful. And give us the groovy shape for the bottom fabric. Just a little bit off there, but hopefully that'll work out. And around, so that just reinforces what I cut. That's fine. It looks a little bit off, but we'll give it a break and see how it's gonna work. So what do we have on the top? I think I'm gonna change my mind and no chicken today. I'm not playing chicken. I'm just gonna put this here. I'm gonna do this on the bottom because I think Mr. Spider will stand out better. And double check that I'm all covered up just to the end there. Okay, let's stitch this down and then we'll trim it out. I was going to use solid fabric, but then I thought, grr. I didn't think grr, but I am now.
No grr.
Let's take this out again. You know what? Black usually gives me a hard time. So, what the heck? What the heck? Oh, well, that's okay. Thread, thread, thread.
Oh. You want to change that?
What?
Are you doing a lot of black?
No. Maybe. I don't know. It hasn't been a problem. Don't worry about it. So, I'm forced to rewind again to the beginning. And I'm just going by one. And watch for the tie-in. And there we go. McDreamy just kind of gets into moods like this. So, that's what it is. Bjorn's watching. Come on. Ooh, that does look good. I like the orange and the orange. They're different oranges, but... Remember, Lynn, don't put your hands anywhere near the needle. Don't do what I do. It's bad. And it's gonna go around here. I might cut the fussy bits after. Oh no, I guess that one's easy enough. I wish it would go around twice, but you can always rewind to have it go out twice. What are we doing? Besides losing our thread. Oh, we're doing the circle. Yeah, just stop when you're supposed to stop. If I use black, I won't be able to see it, so that's why I didn't do it. How's the chat going there, Dawn?
It's going. They're having a conversation amongst themselves.
About McDreamy?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure it out.
It's like, come on, McDreamy, let's go. Rewind for the millionth time. That's okay. We're not in a rush. I just won't use this thread as much as I thought I would. I'll change stuff on the fly and see if it's something else. We just changed the needle on this dude, right? Yeah, I think we did. So there's the circle. And the next step I can see is the top of the bee. So that means, look how pretty that is. That means we need to go back to the desk, Dawn, and we're going to do some more careful trimming.
The desk is up.
Thank you. So, does everyone like the view today? We moved stuff around. So, again, be careful with everything. Don't pull on anything. It's not that delicate, but delicate enough. So, and get as close as you can to the line, but of course, don't worry about it too much. Do we like the view?
The view is good.
I think the view is good, but what do they
Jay
think?
says it's fabulous.
I kind of thought so, and if anyone noticed, Karina, I didn't hit the camera because I've actually moved it far enough out of my way so it's not so annoying. I know that I'll put a picture up of what I face when I'm stitching because yeah, it's in my way a lot.
Yes, they like the view.
I think it's really good and it makes me happy, and you guys can see everything kind of from a top view, so I like it. So far so good. Yep, great view. The view is great. One person liked to see the needle of the machine closer to the middle, not on top of the screen. Yeah, but then I have to move everything down. That's how we usually had it, so we were just trying something new. I think the focus is on the needle. So, I don't know. What do you think, Don?
Undecided yet.
Yeah, we're just kind of experimenting, right? See what we think.
We have to find that happy medium where
Yeah.
it works for you and looks good for them.
Yeah, that's what we're doing here. All right, this is looking good. I guess I should do this little one. I have my little scissors. I didn't do the underneath yet, but just give me a minute. I probably should have done it. I'll do the other one. It's easy when you have the right tools. So I'm just going to focus on the...
Those are little baby scissors.
They're little baby, but they're sharp as
Are those the
anything.
ones? I love those.
Yeah. The good ones.
I wish they were a little more pointy than they are, but they're pretty good.
Different than your pair, Dawn.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have pointy ones?
Well, if these things were any more pointy, I wouldn't be able to use them. So I'm
steal them.
No, they stay on McDreamy. They're his thing.
They may go missing.
Yeah, well, that's why they stay on McDreamy.
They might go missing anyway.
Dawn. You know, you're not allowed touching my stuff.
I might.
No.
So.
McDreamy, stop it. McDreamy will tell on you. So it's a bit easier to do the little circle things at first. I'm really not going to worry too much about them. It's a bit fiddly. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I just needed it closer to me, so sorry about that. So I did both of them. Not perfectly, but well enough. I can tidy it up when we're done. So let's go back to the machine and we're going to put on this. Ooh, I love this one. Back to the machine. And for this one, we're going to do the outline. So the placement. And we're threaded. I checked first. Yippee! Yippee! Love this next fabric. I know. I actually have a couple of more shades with it. So I have purple and black and white and black, and I was considering doing both, but I didn't. I changed my mind. I just thought maybe it might be too loud that way, and I want everything to show up. But yeah, I've been holding on to this fabric for a while. Look, you can see the whole bee. Isn't that perfect?
Someone's asking where the design is from.
Sweet Pea. It's a Sweet Pea design, and there's a B and 2 different O's. So we're kind of excited about that. It's gonna be good. So I'm just being frugal. No chicken today, and I think that's good. I'm well covered.
Low enough on the left?
On the left. Oh no, thank you.
Sorry,
down a little bit more. All right, let's stitch it down. Oh, I do love that. You know, this would have been really good paired with like a solid color. I think it would have stood out more.
I like the orange and black checkers.
I really like the orange and black checkers, yeah. But maybe with a solid black bottom. But you know what? That's okay. What?
Norseman. Old McDreamy had a farm. On the farm there was no thread in the bobbin.
There is thread in the bobbin. You guys didn't give me a bobbin check, so I checked myself. Oh, there's no thread in the needle. That's the problem. How annoying. You know, you're not helping any, the Norseman. He's not helping any. Although, his birthday was a day ago, so... Nope. That boat has sailed. We don't forgive him. Look how good that looks on the screen. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I like it.
Me too.
Okay, so back to the desk, Dawn.
Desk is up.
There is a little more trimming to do after this. The back is done in a special way. But for the most part, the fiddliest bit was doing the batting. Am I on screen enough here? Maybe. Maybe. So this isn't too bad to do. It's not as fiddly because they left enough space to get in there, and I really like that. That makes it easier to do. But you know, just take your time. So the first O is a bat, although you don't have to necessarily put it in that order. You could use the eyeball monster. I guess it's a monster one. Next, you can do whatever you want with it. I'm gonna pick some nice bright colors. I think I might do neon for some of the bat, like his teeth or something. I think he has teeth. Anyways, yep, I like how this looks. What do you think, Don? The two colors?
Yeah. I love the colors.
I wanted the orange to kind of stand out.
Misha's asking if you're going to do all the letters. You must make the monster into Bjorn.
Oh, a pink? Bjorn's pink. But yes, I'll agree with that. He's got a lot of eyeballs, the monster thing. So that O is going to be Bjorn or Bjorn's evil twin, because he's going to be in, say, gothic colors, maybe. Something like that. But yes, I think I'll do that. Yes, I'm doing all the letters. I think because there's such a long stitch, we'll just have to do one a show. Or if you guys really want to get more stitched, we can add an extra one. So far so good. I like it. So back to, oh, wait. Never mind, Dawn. I forgot one part right here. Oops. It wouldn't be a big deal if you forgot to trim this part out. You could do it after. Just might be a little more awkward, but I almost forgot. My goodness. Now I'm really not being too careful with this part. It is a little part, but this is what we're going to be using to hang it. like with ribbon, I think. I didn't do too badly. Okay, now back to McDreamy Dawn. With my big long hoop. I think I could have used a different hoop on this one. I didn't see what the size was. I think my hoop's a little bit big, maybe? I'm not really sure, though. Okay, so the next up is the Spiderweb part, and I'm going to do the top part all in silver so it stands out if I were to do any black or orange, although purple might work. But this is the actual Spiderweb part, so I thought silver. I briefly thought about using Kingstar metallic thread, but then I thought that just might make it, I've got some busyness going on here, so I thought it might make it a little bit too busy, so I kind of opted out of that. Alright, so these are lovely satin stitches. I like how that looks. I like it. And these are Spiderweb stitches. I like it. Nice underlay, some big zigzags, and then satin stitches. And it stitches out amazingly well. So, I still have a straight stitch machine with me, or I would go crazy and needle punch too. My Bjorn name is K-N... Nut? Knut? How would you say that? Karina, you'll have to send me a video. If I pronounce stuff incorrectly, Karina sends me videos. Canute?
Wasn't that his name?
I don't know. You'll find the design here. Thank you, Karina. Karina is AKA the Mrs. Norseman. Just so you guys know, that's who it is. Yeah, look how the silver shows up. I like it. Very spiderwebby. It's a great design. It comes in 3 sizes. I'm gonna stick Bjorn up here, over here. You can't really see him, but he's on his Velcro bits. 3 different sizes from Sweet Pea, and I just thought it would be really cute to do. I like doing stuff that, you know, it's in the hoop, and it's kind of cool. I like the letter shapes. We haven't done anything like this before, so I thought it would be fun. So I got a little bit of my mojo back, and I've been designing quilt squares and some fun, like a mini wall hanging. So I'll have all that coming to you guys soon enough. Love that design. My last name initial, have to make that for sure. Yeah, same with us. We could put the B up for Brown. I think that would work. But I'm going to do the whole boo. If you were really clever, you could add some more letters. Even if you just do it in solid colors, because this is just a font. And you could put a Z on the end. Booze. What do you think, Dawn? Booze? Add a Z on the end.
Yeah,
Z. Booze. Okay, I do like how the silver looks. It's nice. Now the question is, what am I going to do on the outside?
It is Canute.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry.
I got the official Karina translation video.
She's happy for that. Oh, by the way, if you natively speak another language, that's fine. There's a lot of Norwegians in the group. If somebody doesn't understand it, just feel free to ask in your own language, and chances are there'll be someone to help you out, because we're all about helping. And maybe Karina or Ronog can post up, you know, please like the video, this is how we work, sort of thing. Maybe explain that, just so everyone understands. Somebody suggested that in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group, and I think it's a great suggestion, so people will understand. No more booze for you, the Norseman says. Fab idea. Yeah, I think it is a good idea. Help out people. English isn't always the first language, and I know while people do understand most of it, it would be very helpful for them to completely understand how to keep this channel going. So it's awesome. Use purple for the bottom part. I was kind of, for this part here, I was kind of thinking that.
Yeah. Karina's going to have to change her name back. It's confusing with whether it's her or him.
Yeah. What design name is this? It's a Boo wall hanging from Sweet Pea. If you scroll back up, then someone put a link in one of our wonderful, wonderful mods. This is a great video. Thank you for your help. You are welcome, Janet. This is the fun of Saturday mornings. So sometimes we do mug rugs, sometimes we do designs from other designers. Right now we're doing Halloween stuff, and we always have fun. Yeah, it's
254 people.
254. You guys rock. Yeah, Sweet Pea designs are awesome. Eventually I want to do live videos making purses and different things. It would be cool. If there's anyone from Norway, Sweden, or Denmark, I'll be happy to help in not English. Did I not say that properly, Karina? I was trying to be really careful.
You didn't say not English.
No, I said English isn't your first language. But yeah, there's stuff that people might not understand. Jan, thank you very much. Crafts. Sharon is talking about her granddaughter making crafts. Isn't it so much fun? My kids are very crafty. My kids are grown up. They still live here because one's in school and one's paying off school. We got Beatrice a Cricut Joy for her birthday. It's just little and it fits nicely on her desk, and she is having a great time. Love the fabric. Yeah, I have a lot of, well, not a lot. I have Halloween fabric that I covet a little bit, and I try to match it up. I try to use it. It's just so hard to decide. I need more, but you know, you always need more. Love your fabric. I was hoping, originally I was going to have it the other way around, but I'm glad I changed my mind on the fly. I really am. I'm pretty happy with that. So, was that Misha who said purple? I think we should do that. I can type Norwegian, so you have to learn our language. Well, and there's no talking smack behind our back either. I should have said that. I should have started with that. You never know with Karina. Just remind people to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Every like helps. And share, of course, too. That's Lise, thank you very much. That really helps keep the channel going, and we want to keep the channel going. It's I get paid a little bit from YouTube and from some of my affiliates, and that's about it. So we want to keep it going. And it's free for you guys. If you can donate, awesome. Thank you very much. If you can't, like, share, get all your embroidery friends to join in, because we do a lot of good projects. We're starting something new tomorrow. For Anita Good Design. I will have the details of that up shortly. So, out you go. That was a beagle.
That was a tank.
That was a tank. I'm sorry. That was a tank. So, there's a line. I don't know what this next step is, but I'm just going to prepare my backing because we're almost at that stage. And what I'm using is just Velcro, felt. I'm going to put it here so you guys can see it. Felt on the back with some really thick cutaway. And what this is going to do is give it some you know, strength so we can, what is this? It's just a line. Let me see what it's going to do. Why would it stitch right there? Oh, I know what it is. Okay, hold on. I know what it is. I almost made a mistake there. Whoops. I was like, what? Why is there a line? I thought it was over there, but it's the spider web that Mr. Spider is hanging off of. So, okay, good thing I figured that out. I should print my instructions, but, you know, nah, I just didn't. So, this is where Mr. Spider's gonna go, and that's what he's hanging off of. Now, we can talk backing. So, water soluble here, and I'm going to put the stiff, you can kind of hopefully see how stiff it is, backing, and then you could use fabric, but I'm going to use felt, and I'm thinking it'll look pretty good. Now, McDreamy doesn't like tape or anything like that, so I'm just going to have to guess my way around it. He just doesn't. I got to move Bjorn. Yep, okay. So usually you can see through, but because I have that stiffer cutaway, I couldn't. So now I've got that all in place. Let's stitch it down, and hopefully everything is in place, right? Hopefully. It should be. So it's just going to secure everything down, and then we are going to trim it. Oh, I left the sticker on. You can see that. Oh, well. Oh, well, my bad. So the rest is our spider, but first we are going to do the satin stitches. So I need to choose colors for that. So for the top, someone said purple. Yeah, what else could we do? Maybe a different orange for the bottom? Maybe?
They're saying you should have taken your sticker off your phone.
I should have, but heck, I didn't. That's okay. I'll deal with it. I didn't notice it until now, so I guess that's the problem. Ooh, I love the googly eyes. We need to make a note, Dawn. We need more googly eyes. So how about a lime kind of green for the bottom part? Or orange will tie everything. Maybe orange. I'm thinking maybe orange. I don't know. And we're going to do the circles, which are a little awkward to cut out, but that's okay. Orange. Bright green and orange. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking out loud about it. I'm not really sure. I do like the idea of a purple.
Uh-oh, green is on the rampage.
Oh no, what is she saying?
Orange.
Orange.
Like
Orange.
100 times.
So I got the purple here. I always keep my Halloween colors handy. I think the purple will look amazing on the top. And it's going to start with that. So now we need to go back to the desk, Dawn. Dawn. And we see our job. And I am going to try to... This big hoop is a little awkward. Let me move my stuff around. It's better to move stuff and get it right than to, you know, mess around. Now these are my heavy duty Ginger scissors. And I'm going to see if I can do it well enough. These are nice and sharp. Just see if I can trim it well enough. That is a little awkward, but hey, yeah, okay. As long as I'm careful, I can do it. I didn't think my applique scissors would do a good enough job. I think the problem is I don't quite have enough room here. So I'm cutting through the thick felt and the really thick stabilizer. So just trying to be as careful as I can. It's gonna get a little fiddly, you know, inside the letters. I don't know if my little scissors can cut it, but we'll try. I think the back's gonna look good. Probably will look better if I change the bobbin thread to black, but on the other hand, if you guys notice the stitch order, the spider stitches out last. So it's kind of cool, but it's going to show on the back, which is kind of a cool effect. So if you had a lighter color backing, match your thread up, and the spider's going to show up. Hey, there's the stickers. I uncovered it. I win the prize.
Yay.
Do I win? What do I win, Don?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, me neither. So I
Is the felt a good thickness for the back, or is it too much?
It's quite thick. This isn't expensive felt. Fabric works just fine. I just find that felt backing for things like this works really well, and I have a lot of it, and it's not expensive. So, but you can use whatever you want, a nice solid color, anything like that. This seems to work better.
Beauty Quilt says neon green thread. They're still talking about your thread color.
Oh, well, that's fine. They can help. All right, so now for the tricky bits. Did I put my good little snippy scissors back? Nope. Good. Whew. Deep breath. This is where it gets fiddly, but that's okay. The B is the only really fiddly one. The other letters have big open spaces to cut out. So I am just doing this part of it. The felt first. I'm not even gonna try to do two because my little pointy scissors are having a bit of a hard time, but I can get in there.
Christina Cunningham is asking if you've ever worked with cork.
I do have some. It's highly coveted. Some of the members of the group kindly sent it to me because I found out that it is like incredibly expensive here in Canada. So I save it for only the most precious projects. I guess this would be it because it's Halloween, but you know. So I do have some, and I have worked with it, and it is amazing stuff. Amazing. And I think cork on something like this would be absolutely fantastic. I think it would look really good. Please like and share to keep these videos coming. You got it, Alicia. Thank you very much. Yes, the economy's down. People are having troubles, and we just want to keep this going.
Sorry.
It's okay. This is our happy time, and we want to keep it going. I would like to do a little bit better on that.
We have 276 watching.
276 watching. Yeah, people watching me mess up this trim. That's okay. Lots of people to watch. I'm not doing the greatest job, but I think it'll be okay. This part is tricky. This is really, really tricky. But that's okay. Take your time, as always. And I'm just kind of making sure I am cutting the right stuff, because we really, really don't want to cut our wash away stabilizer, and I'm gonna hope that I'm not, because that'll mess everything up.
Leah says brother just came out with cork with new prints on it.
Ooh, really? Ooh, that would be awesome. Wouldn't that be great? Have you played around with the cork fabric, Dawn?
No, I don't think I have yet.
Not enough?
No.
Okay, now I think I'm getting it. Okay, sorry this is taking too long. I might actually leave the next one and trim it out after, because I don't want the whole show about trimming. What are you laughing at?
Lynn says if she was trimming, it'd be over 2 hours.
It would be, yeah. I'm not doing the greatest job either, but you know what? Don't be so hard on yourself either when you're doing stuff. I'm not like frustrated about it. I'm just gonna do the best I can. It's, after all, it's the back of the hanger, so I'm really seriously not that worried about it. I could spend probably longer doing it, but like I said, not that worried. We have some nice satin stitches to put on it. Yeah, this is a tricky trim for sure, Don.
Karina says Corks is silly expensive in Norway too.
Is it? United States, it's not that bad there. Where else do Canada, it's just silly. I think I saw somewhere that it was $79 Canadian for a meter, which is just a little bit bigger than a yard, and I'm like, oh heck no, I won't be doing that. That's a lot of money. A little square of it'll be, you know, a lot. So yes, I'm very thankful for my American friends in the group that send me cool stuff like that. It's awesome. Then I can have different things to play with. The variety we can get here in Canada is pretty slim. Although I don't know why. I guess for us, gone are the days where it's cheaper for you to make your clothing as opposed to buy it. It's not that way anymore. The world changes. Change along with it. Right, Don?
Yep.
Did you want me making your clothes?
Maybe.
Maybe. Good, safe answer. Alright, I'm going to leave the 2 circles and fiddle with them after. So, here we are going into the final. You know what? I can see that I need to do a little bit better on that side. I can just a little bit up here. I'm a little bit too far away for my liking. And that's probably because I did it double. So I don't mind a little bit of discrepancy, but I think that's too much. And you know what? I used a bit of spray. So that's what's making it more difficult. But my duck bills will make it all duck bills and nails.
Tawani says bring empty suitcases when we do Vegas because they'll fill them up.
Deal. We love talking about
Shannon
Vegas.
is asking if you need anything right now because she's slowly packing a box for Lynn.
Oh, wonderful. No, I don't need anything. I'm quite good. I won't be getting my, what is it, Don? Craftsy, whatever. Fabric. Blueprint.
We're not sure. It's not looking hopeful, though.
Can I have McDreamy back, please?
Dreamy is up.
Yeah, they're not shipping internationally or something like that.
Still not sure why we're considered international, but
I suppose, right? I was hoping to get that stuff. I am looking for my famous lime green. Did you take my lime green?
Yep, I will go get it. Yeah, I had to use it for something else.
See, he takes stuff and then doesn't bring it back. So I got my purple picked out. That's going to be the top. And I think lime green or orange. Didn't I say orange? I made him go get it, though. So
I can't see in the dark.
You can't. It's okay, Don. Don't worry about it. This is the orange. Don't worry about it, Don. Don. Don't worry about it. I'm going to grab the orange that I had. It's not quite...
Okay, I won't worry about it.
Yeah, he doesn't know where to find it. That's okay. We can make do. We've got a backup plan. Orange on the bottom and purple on the top. And then we have all sorts of Halloween colors built in, which is awesome. So this is going to be the finishing lines on the outside. This is when you change your bobbin to match. But of course, I'm not going to, right? Now, hopefully we don't have any thread issues, but... And we'll see how well I did. I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit off. But that's okay. So, we should have some nice stitches going on. This is the faster part. Ooh, yeah, I like how they did that. Ooh, some nice zigzag to hold it down. Ooh, I like that.
The lime green and purple would be really good.
We'll do lime green and purple, and I've got neon orange. We'll do that for the next one. I'm already stitching it. Purple is going on the top. See the benefit of the zigzag stitches? Isn't that awesome? It's gonna hold everything down. So even if you're a little bit off, it's gonna hold the fabric down, but it's also gonna hold down any fraying or anything like that. It's awesome. Had to have a drink there. It's hot. Crafty is back for, I think, classes only. Yeah, it is. And I do enjoy the classes, but my deal was all of this beautiful fabric that I use was from there because, first of all, it was in Canadian dollars. And second of all, if you were a member, you got it on sale. And I just loved it. I was so sad when they stopped doing it. And we found a place that in the States that has it for sale, but I think they're a little overwhelmed or something. But we placed a huge order so we can have gorgeous stuff all year round, but that was 3 weeks ago, and they said they're not shipping internationally, so we're kind of sad about that. I was a little bit upset, but that's okay. Hopefully we will eventually get it. A lot of things are cheaper in the USA. We have a heavy tax system. If there was a championship, would be gold medalist. Yeah, probably here too, I know, but it's okay. What is the name of the new place? Do you remember? It's only, they don't have a website. Lorraine Fabrics. We talked about, they're in Rhode Island. Believe me, if the borders were open and things were safe, Don would drive down there with a big car, a big trunk or a truck and buy everything, but they acquired it, and it's only on their Facebook page, so they don't, and ordering, you have to follow their rules for ordering or they won't let you order, so it's fine. But they have everything, and it's really inexpensive, and I was really, really excited. I would be driving with him. Yes, Lynn, thank you. You have a big truck, all right. Bigger than our little car. Holy underlay, Batman. All right, start doing the satins. It's doing a good job of holding everything down, though. But that's a lot of underlay. There we go. Satin stitches. I guess
Like satin stitches.
yes, it's a little quieter. So let me just adjust here. See if I can. I'm playing with the camera. No, see, that's not any better. Oh, well, we'll have to move stuff around. I don't know. I don't think that's a better view, though. Let me fix it to where we had it. Sorry. I want it back to where I had it. I'm sorry I touched the camera.
Oh, what you did?
I'm playing with it. I wanted a better view, but I can't get it, so. Sweet Pea builds up those edges for hangings. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna look, it looks perfect. Look, this is all flattened down and this part is up, but it's a lot. Well, that's okay. Look at how perfect it is. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Oh, I'm 40. Darlene says I'm 45 minutes away for Lorraine. It's on my next list to visit. Run. I would honestly, if there was any way we could do it, we would go. But there isn't, so.
I zoomed in on your camera shot.
Yeah, thank you. That's better, actually. We can see it better. So, yeah, we're just everyone keep their fingers crossed. It would keep me going for a couple of years. It would just, like, reduce the cost of everything. That's why I want it so badly. I love the fabric, and I have, you know, spent quite a bit on it. But I think it would be really, really nice to have fabric at that level. We actually, our order is quite large, but
it would be awesome if they decided they were going to ship it.
yeah, we would be really happy if they decided to ship it, but we don't want to bother them too much because we want the fabric eventually, so we're trying to be careful on that, so we're not really saying anything. But I would love to, you know, not have to take account the cost of fabric into everything that we do, sort of thing. It would just make it easy. I really like the satin stitch, Jill Scarsberg says. Yeah, I know. It is about as perfect as you get for a satin stitch, to be honest with you. This is a perfect example. On our digitizing classes on Wednesday, I talk about, or when we're doing my designs, I talk about a zigzag stitch for appliques. And this is a perfect example of why. It holds everything down. Now, if you remember, I was a little bit off on some of these, but it's not there anymore. So I'm really happy with that. I think that looks amazing. Yep, top notch. That's great. The Norseman, thank you.
He sent you a unicorn.
A unicorn. 25% in Norway? Wow. We do 13% tax on just about everything, but that's okay. That's okay. That's a nice view, Don.
Yeah.
The orange looks fantastic. That's wonderful. Starts thinking of things to send to Karina. Geez, 25%. Yeah. I know. Every country's different and how they use all that tax money and whatnot. It's okay. PA is 6%, but not on everything. Yeah, I think the states are about half of what Canada is. In Ontario, I don't really know if the other provinces are different. I can only speak for where I live. Oops, the unicorn farted. Very nice. Thank you. That's funny. Oregon with no taxes? Really? I didn't know that existed. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's really pretty cool. We're so used to paying the 13%. You just kind of know it in your head what it's going to be. Kind of sad too sometimes, but you know, what are you going to do? Oh my. Yeah. Jeez, the Norseman. Should we put him in detention for his language?
He might need a timeout with Karina.
Yeah, well, they'd like that probably. And Oregon pumps your gas for you? What?
Places here still, but not many.
Not many anymore, no. That's awesome, I guess. No taxes. Alberta doesn't have provincial tax, but federal tax. Yeah, federal and provincial here is all blended together. Downtown Chicago stores is probably close to the 13%. Springfield, Illinois is 11%, so it really varies. That's interesting. Sue, we have a no tax day on a lot of things in April, I think. Not all countries, but it is to help family with clothes and school and stuff. Yeah, sometimes you can get deals where they pay the taxes and it's helpful. Depends on what it is. Usually back to school and stuff like that. it's handy. It helps out.
We were up to 293 in viewers.
We were?
Yeah, it's down to 285 now, but
Uh-oh.
it did pop up.
Is that because I sucked at...
Growing.
Is that because I sucked at trimming today? Don't answer that. Don't answer. That's interesting about taxes, even in my own country. I've lived in just about all the provinces, but I was just little, so I didn't really care about taxes and what you paid. But Ontario, I've been here the longest. I think 20 years, 30 years. In PA, sales tax is 6%, but not on food or clothing. I don't think all of our food's taxed, is it, Dawn? I don't think so in Ontario. No taxes on food. It's expensive enough. Jeepers. Okay, so when I looked at this and it said 49 minutes to stitch, I was like, what is so much? Like, where would it be? But I see now. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. It's awesome. Okay, so what is the price of gas where you live? Yeah, it's hard to figure out, though, because they do it in gallons, not liters, so it doesn't necessarily make sense. Sue, you don't suck at trimming. The fabric wouldn't cooperate. Blame the materials. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I could have taken more time to do it. Some days are good trim days, and some days are not. They check the tires and put window fluid in for free and do a few other things. Yeah, I remember.
That's like old-timey.
Old-timey things. I think that would be nice. It has to be cooked, no tax, but if it can be microwaved, it's taxed. Okay, Misha, that's really weird. I'll give you that. If it has to be cooked, no tax, but it can be microwaved. Can't you microwave like anything, though? That's complicated. Everything is expensive here in upstate New York. Yeah. Canada's good on a lot of things, but it just seems fabric it's gone crazy. Like, we buy a lot of fabric for our embroidery business, and the price has gone up from $6 a yard, or a meter, we do, but it's almost the same, to 18. It's a lot. Our gas is about $2.63 a gallon on average. Yeah, see, I don't know what that means. Like, it doesn't mean anything. We do ours.
It's 3.6 liters.
Yeah, which means, what are you trying to say? How much is it per liter compared to what we have? I haven't seen the price of gas. It's just interesting. My son lives in Alaska. Everything is expensive there. I can only imagine how expensive everything is in Alaska.
$1.38 a liter.
Oh, quite a bit more.
US. So then you
Oh, yeah, true. Quite a bit more. Just leave the craziness here. Look, this is looking good. Even
Missouri, $1.89 a gallon.
that's a little better, I think.
Dude,
What?
Karina says $5 a gallon.
No wonder they ride motorcycles. Really? $5? I used to live in England for a couple years, and I remember my parents swooning over the price of gas, that it was so much for their little car. I didn't really pay too much attention, but I just remember saying that gas is expensive. I also remembered that it snowed, and it was a lot of fun pegging people with snowballs, because they didn't quite, it was, 30 years ago, of course, but they didn't quite know what to do with snowballs, so I had to teach all my friends how to make and huck a snowball for maximum efficiency. It was fun. And baseball. Teaching them how to play baseball. And Canadian beer that they did not like at all. But it was fun. I loved England. It was fun to live there. I went to school in Canada, but it was fun to live there. Gas in central Illinois is $2.25 a gallon. Don't you think the tax on pre-cooked food has encouraged people to cook at home and eat healthier? It's got to be something like that. I have no idea. I don't want to say anything how America runs its stuff, but yeah, we eat healthy. The only time a lot of people say here in Canada that eating healthy is more expensive, it can be if you choose the organic foods and whatnot, but it can also be pretty good. Eating out is always expensive. Everything has gone up too. Woo! Look at that underlay. My goodness.
299 viewers.
Oh, it went back up so my trimming doesn't suck. Yay! Yay! So this is going to take up our whole time today. However, we will do one of the O's next Saturday, and we'll do the other O and put it all together the Saturday after that. So this is going to keep us a little bit busy, and it's really cool to see how this is put together. Now I can still see this is the backing here that I wasn't able to trim really well, and I'm thinking it'll all be held down. I can fix that afterwards. I'm pretty good. Yeah, so this is, I would say, a very forgiving design. It's only going to be off by a hair at the back. We still have our spider to stitch too. I think it'll all come together once the purple's on. So I think the spider web in silver looks fantastic over that checkered fabric. I really like it. It's so well done. Like, this is so perfect. I love how they did it. It's a lot, but whenever you are stitching out designs, if you really think something looks fantastic, kind of figure out why. Okay, so they went over it 3 or 4 times with loose zigzags, and now they're doing kind of tighter and a little bit taller zigzags to hold everything down. And that is what makes it so nice. So I think the zigzags are much better.
It builds up and gives your more definition.
Yeah, for sure, because it's holding everything down. So I'm trying to, when I create designs, I'm trying to encourage people to understand what the zigzag is for, which is awesome. And you can clearly see what it's for. It's holding it down. Now, I don't usually do 3 or 4 layers. However, I might add another layer because this result is spectacular. So every time you stitch something out, whether you created it or not, you can learn. For sure you can learn. Always learn. You can also, once you get good at digitizing and picking out things, you can tell good digitizers from shortcut digitizers. So you can also pick out the mistakes. It happens once in a while. I know Anita Good Design will put out corrections or whatever, but you can see where they are. I am glad I did orange down here. This orange brightens up that orange. I really like it. So the next O, we have a bat and an O. So I'm gonna come up with something really slick for the bat. He doesn't necessarily have black. Free gas pumping, yay. Are we still talking about gas? We don't go anywhere. I haven't been anywhere since February, so, I mean, that's fine. No trips. We saved, I think, a fortune on gas, so that's good. Ooh, it's doing the inside now. So after this is done, all we have left is the spider. And should I do the spider in silver or in black, do you think, Dawn? I think maybe silver.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, I assumed black, but he's gonna kind of fade into the background. What other colors can you do spiders? I can do what?
Like something slightly lighter than black, not gray.
A darker gray, maybe?
Yeah.
I've never actually thought about it. Silver, silver, silver. Karina! Silver will show better, yeah. Maybe, spider in purple. I mean, yeah. That's my design. I can do what I want. Who says there isn't a purple spider?
Red or green.
Ew, a green spider. Ew, I kind of like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I kind of like that idea. Let me see what I have in my
Check
trip.
for lime green again.
No, it's fine. You just put my stuff back when you borrow it.
You gave it to me.
A white spider would be too pretty. I've got off-white here.
Bright green.
Can you look over there in my little pile of thread I haven't
Misha
put away?
says they have lime green spiders there.
Lime green spiders. No way.
I'm looking in your little pile for what? Sorry?
Just a green thread pile, yeah. No. Not a, oh, maybe that OD will look good.
Well, it's,
Not
it's
the
all
other
right.
one. Oh, I think green is getting into. This is one that I found. What do you guys think of that? You can let me know. Purple with lime green. Yes, lime green. All right, can you go find the lime green?
Yes.
Dawn's gonna exit while we're stitching, and we'll make a bright lime green spider. Awesome. It has a poison spot in purple. Yep. Lime green. Dawn's trying to find my little Madeira lime green. Because I have neon orange, and I have neon pink and neon green. Just for fun. See, I love doing that. Coming up with something on the fly. I've pretty much changed my whole pattern. Oh, he found
Barry
it.
was hiding it.
Oh, okay, sorry. There we go. How's that for lime green? That is awesome. And you know what? I'll use the same thread color for the monsters that are on the last O. And I'll use that for some of their eyeballs if it works out
Yeah,
that
they're
way.
saying yes.
Green hairy. Ooh. I don't think I would like seeing a lime green spider. I don't know if I'd like that. My son and his wife raised tarantulas, and they are purple and green ones. Really? Hey, you know what? Learn something new every day. I didn't know. I don't particularly care for bugs, so I think I'd run the other way if I saw lime green anything.
Probably.
What I usually say, anything with more than 4 legs and smaller than my dash hounds is a nope in this house. That works. Oh. Tank's sleeping on the couch here, Don.
Good.
Those good boys. They were actually really good. I'm happy with them. Most of the time when we're doing lives, you know, it's kind of awkward because, you know, the kids are here and they have to be quiet and the dogs have to be quiet. And both girls were upset because they had to work today and they knew I had a live. And I'm like, well, we'll be fine. If you hear my puppies, then, you know, there's not much we can do about it. So, for sure. Glow in the dark lime. Ooh, does that even exist? because I love it. I hate spiders, but the green ones don't bother me. Weird. Yeah, really? I guess because I've never seen one. It's so cool how different we all live, but we come together for embroidery on Saturdays and Sundays. I think it's awesome.
Norseman needs a timeout.
Norseman's woofing to wake up our puppies. No. We have resident tarantulas in our yard, but we don't play with them. Ooh, in your yard? I think I'd faint if I saw a tarantula. What did I see? We went to Costa Rica a couple years ago, and I saw a scorpion. And that was pretty much the last thing I did. I was not impressed. It was in the bathroom, and it was the ugliest thing I've ever seen. It was horrifying. I didn't scream or anything. I was pretty good about it, but I'm like, nope. I would never live there because I don't want to ever see one of those again. Blah. We don't have, you know, big ugly bugs too much in Canada because of the winter. Kind of, they can't survive in it, so I'm not used to seeing it. Look at how awesome this design is.
At least we don't have many that we know of anyway.
Well, and I'm fine with that, Don. I'm absolutely fine with that. We do learn a lot of stuff, yes. You know, it's nice to know. I like to, you know, embroider to the beat of my own machine, and if I want a green spider, I will do a green spider, whatever will look best on the design. Or I like to do things differently. You guys know that I come up with interesting and different color combinations, but it's kind of cool to know that there is a green spider, so it won't look that out of place. And now we've incorporated yet another Halloween color without doing too many. So silver for the spider webs, which is awesome. Purple, orange, black, and neon green. This is why I like Halloween. It's awesome. Tanya says, I prefer spiders over other crazy bugs. In Florida, we have tons of awful bugs. Ew. Ew, I don't want awful bugs. I guess that's the price you pay for the beautiful weather and beaches, maybe? I don't know. Ugh. We have a desert scorpion mounted in a glass frame. Yeah, you know, I just couldn't live with that. It was awful. Nice to make the O next week. Yeah, we're gonna do the bat one. So I will put up a similar graphic, but I'll make the bat one bigger. It just makes it easier to find, and I'll call it part 2. And after the live, I will figure out what we're doing for tomorrow and get that all set up and everything. Joel Scarsberg says, nope, I will stay in damp, sometimes sunny UK where the bugs know their place. I'll give you that. Yeah, I don't blame you on that one. I didn't know bugs knew their place, but yeah. Yep. Hey, at least we're not in Australia. I have heard about some nasty bugs in Australia, so no thanks. No thanks. We helped out some Australian exchange students when Sam was in university, and I, had to teach them about the cold, how to dress. If you're really, really cold, you can't take a hot shower because you'll burn yourself, stuff like that. And they went to a place around here, and Sam walked through the bushes, and they were terrified. And Sam's like, we could just walk through bushes, you might get a cobweb on you, but that's not the end of the world. And they said in Australia, you just simply don't do that because you don't know what's there. And she's like, no, in Canada, we just really don't worry about it. There's nothing that's gonna eat you. And they're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Different worlds, totally different worlds, though. It was fun feeding them. They were here for Thanksgiving, and turkey and turnip and all the traditional stuff. They liked some of it, but not all of it. But the roos and koalas are so lovely. Yes, Sharon, they sure are. They're so cute. Kangaroos are awesome, and I think the koala bears are just as sweet as possible. It's nice. This is coming along fantastic. I really like the design. I think it's really neat to see this one stitch out. Please don't send a picture. Banana spiders. Ooh, yellow and brown and huge. Blech. Blech. Yeah, no. The only dangerous animal we have here is the housewife when she gets hungry. Well, don't mess with the housewife, man. I tell ya. Black widow spiders. Yeah, those are a bit scary. Isn't, a brown recluse spiders? I've seen documentaries. I watch a lot of documentaries. I've seen documentaries on, their bites, what it does. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. Did you hear me, Don? No, thank you. Okay, so I really like the purple. What do you think, Don? This is turning out way better than I thought it would.
The orange really ties all the stuff together.
Yeah, I'm happy with the orange. That's a good way to make everything kind of flow, using, you know, similar colors in opposite places. Spiderweb here, I could have done that one in metallic. I think that would have been okay. But usually the first time doing a design, you know, you kind of guess at stuff, and as we saw, I changed everything on the way doing it. That's okay. I like to do that. The only thing is, I don't have the bobbins wound, so the spider on the other side is going to be a ghost spider. So he's going to be ghosty. Oh, we just got to do that one little part, and then we're on to the spider. I'm kind of excited for my lime green spider. He's going to be a horror. So, yeah, try to plan it out better than I did, and get your bobbins wound, because I think this would look really good reversible. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to stick it up on my wall, so the back isn't going to show. But if you wanted it to show, then pre-wind your bobbins, especially for the spider. I wonder if I have a color. Just looking here. I don't think I do. A little bit clunky there. It's okay, McDreamy. It's okay. Chuck and thread upper thread. Okay. We shredded? Little bit.
Shreddy.
Shreddy? Don't you call my McDreamy names, please. So, not sure what happened there, but we'll take off that part and we'll rewind. I could hear it. Couldn't you hear it? It's sounded a little different.
A little off.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was the thread. I thought maybe it's just because it's thick. That should be good enough. I'm not sure what happened, but... Oh, I hate when I do that. How about we actually thread it? Nobody saw anything. Nope. Nope, nope. Did you see anything, Dawn?
No, I'm not even watching.
Good. Not even watching. Good answer. It's all in the training, you know, guys. I just get too into what I'm doing and I forgot to actually thread it. Try using the Peltex 70. What is that? We have 307 watching. Woo!
309 now.
That's awesome. I love those numbers. That's a nice set of views.
197 likes.
Okay, yep. 100 more likes would be helpful. Okay, guys, it's spider time.
Yay.
Are you ready? This is neon lime green. It is one heck of a color. So this is going to be the spider of the year, I think. He could also, I was thinking, maybe have a little bit of bling. I threaded it this time. I actually, instead of just changing the thread, I threaded it. Ooh, that is a color I'm going to use again. Woo! Do you see that, Don? Oh, come and see it in real life on the black and orange.
Oh, yeah.
Is that awesome?
I like it.
All right, good choice. Thank you, everyone. I prefer embroidered spiders. Yeah, I can live with embroidered spiders. Can you guys see how green the green is?
No, it's not. It looks more pale on the camera.
Oh. Yeah, my iPad's always pale. Maybe when we finish and go to the desk, you guys will be able to see it a little bit better, because it is the Halloween green. He's a Joker spider from Batman. Hey, could be. Could be. We could rewrite the whole story. I did what you did one time. I cut the thread and changed my thread, but didn't pull the old one out and sewed both threads. Ooh, I bet you your tension discs didn't like that too much. Pretty sure I've done it though. Anything I do, I'm quite certain everyone else has. I just don't worry about it. I mean, 300 people saw me make a mistake. Well, so I honestly don't worry about it at all. I make mistakes. I've never said I was perfect and whatever, but the only time I get frustrated is when I do the same thing like 4 times in a row. It's like, oh, come on. Oh, come on. I should be able to figure it out. This is the best spider ever. Now, there's another color on the spider. I wonder what color I should do.
Lynn says the lime green looks great on her TV.
Oh, does it? It's really limey and greeny.
No.
Need to run. Catch you next week or tomorrow. Thanks for joining us, Carolyn. It's awesome. Look how his legs are just over the orange. That is a nice detail. That is a nice detail. Just a little bit over. Y'all have a great day. Thank you. Yes, thank you. This is why we love you, Sue, because you are awesome and show the good and the bad. Yep. I have never edited out my mistakes. Even the pre-recorded videos I do, I left them all in. And, you know, sometimes I don't notice mistakes. And then I show a video of me figuring out the mistake and, you know, sometimes starting again. I figure it's all a part of learning. I didn't get my first embroidery machine and do everything perfectly. That's for darn sure. So I don't expect anyone to. Sometimes I'm tired and I make mistakes and do something wrong, or kind of remember the shortcut I did once and I made a mess and wrecked the whole entire block. You should have the spider. Made you instead. Yeah, I know. Certainly easy to do thumbs up on the computer. I had a heck of a time trying to find out how to do it on my iPad. Yeah, the YouTube app is different than the YouTube on the browser.
They're asking what you're doing tomorrow.
I know, I haven't figured it out yet. I will, after this, I usually take a 10-minute break because it's, I just do. I don't know why I do, but I do. And then I will get that all set up for you guys. What happened? See, I heard a little noise. And it looks like I have more thread than I need to have. So, it's gonna start pulling up there. So, let's take care of this before it gets bad. I don't know what the problem was, but I see that there is some kind of a problem. Again, I am very sensitive to the noise of the machines, so I kind of knew something was up there. Maybe it's possible when it pulls up like that, no, I still have bobbin. Let me check the back. No, still looks good. Okay, well, it just got caught up on itself, so I'm going to rewind just a little and do it again. Let's see, I'm listening. Sounds fine. I could have rewound a little bit more. There's a little piece sticking up, but that's okay. It's just gonna add to the ugliness of it. So, what time it is? Judy Quilt, thank you. 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, and we are going to be working from the Anita Good Design Ready, Set, Sew book. So we're gonna do one project. So what is, no, I haven't decided, or I haven't done the graphic for it. So if you have any suggestions, then you can let me know. Probably I will do, my guess is one of the Halloween faces at the back of the book, because they are awesome. And it kind of falls into the Halloween thing. Was that a bee? Or
Second one, I think.
really?
Yeah.
Wasp or a bee?
No, it's a bee.
I just looked up and I saw Dawn running to the door waving frantically. So I'm like, anything you want to share with the class there, Dawn? But it was a bee. And we try to shoo bees out because bees are awesome. Wasps, on the other hand, not very nice. We didn't get any yellow jackets this year, did we, Dawn?
Any what? Sorry?
Yellow jackets. The angry wasps.
No, I don't think so.
Usually we get them in our front yard, which is not nice. Alright, I'm doing purple for this part.
Is Lynn coming over tomorrow?
I don't know, is Lynn coming over?
I don't know, they're asking.
I don't know, I'm asking Lynn. I think so. Has Dawn finally been driven crazy? No, I'm pretty sure he was just crazy in the first place. His crazy matches my crazy. What happened to Anita Woodland Designs that with the black and white outline? I put it in my cart and then the next thing I knew it was taken off the site. I really wanted that one. I don't know. I'll have a look. Yay! How awesome. I'll have a look. It was part of the all access, so I'll see what's up with that. I don't know if I can tell you anything. Back to the desk, Don.
Desk is up.
All right. Look at this. I'm going to take off this monster hoop. I wonder if I picked the wrong hoop. That could be. That seemed kind of big. Put it back. What do you guys think? Here's the back. So, woo.
Love it.
I don't know what all this... Oh, that's when I pulled it out and pulled the bobbin. So, yeah, the back. I'm not worried about the back. It looks great, though. Look at this.
It would have looked good reversible, though, too.
I think it would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have. But that's not what I'm doing with it. So, I'm not worried. I think with the thick cutaway that I have...
You're kind of off camera a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Tired. So I think with the thick cutaway that I had, it's stiff enough to hold it straight. So I like it. And this is just nice. Look at these satin stitches. And I like how, because they used enough zigzags here, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's puffed up. And I really like that look. That's awesome. So now all you have to do is a little bit of trimming and water, And you can soak the whole thing if you want. And that's the bee. I love the green spider. I hope you guys can see the green. I really like this. I think it turned out way better than I thought it would. And I think the green spider makes it all, and the orange and the purple. So thanks everyone for helping out design it. I can't wait to see what you guys do with your letter B now that you know how it stitches out and different things you can do. That green is spectacular. So, I will see you guys in the next video. We love you. Bye.
Bye, everyone.